been weighing heavily on her entire family, including her little brother.
That's right. CBS 47's Matt Safer spoke to the family today. Matt joins us live. And Matt, kids, especially this young, they're especially resilient. But the family tells you Ronald Jr. is really struggling with his sister's disappearance.
You know, Paige, he was 3 years old when she was taken. He just turned 4, but again, a 3-year-old boy. And this boy is called Junior. That's what the family calls him. And he calls his sister, Haleigh, who you're about to see here in just a second, he calls her Sissy. Right now, the family tells me he wakes up in the middle of the night screaming her name. He can't eat. He's having a difficult time sleeping.
Junior told you about what happened that night.
The first Friday I got him, I didn't ask him nothing. He just hugged my neck and said, I want to find my sissy, and a black man dressed in black took her.
What did you ask him?
Yesterday I asked him if he was sleeping, and he said yes, and then he said no, because when he said he was sleeping, I said, how do you know who took him? He said, because he had squeaky shoes, and he said that's what woke him up. Did you go back to sleep, Bubba? Did you go back to sleep after the man took Sissy, or did you stay awake? Was you awake? No. But you heard the squeaky shoes? Sissy didn't wake up when he took him, when he took her? No?
No one told him to say that?
Did anybody tell you to say that?
You think it's entirely possible that Misty was in the house when your daughter was abducted, and your son could have actually seen the perpetrator?
It is possible.
When he goes to sleep, ever since the 4th night she was gone, he's had nightmares. He wakes up calling her, he talks to her in his sleep.
The two are very close, sharing a room, sharing meals, and sharing playtime. Annette Sykes is the kid's great-grandmother and says she remembers a time with Junior recently that broke her heart.
He wanted to know if he can have a soda. I came back into the kitchen and he's pouring drink in a glass. I said, Bubba, why don't you just drink it out of the can? He said, this happens for my sissy. So, I mean, he's sharing his drink with his sister. It's not even here.
Sykes says explaining to a 4-year-old where his sister is nearly impossible. But she says they keep telling him every day the sister he calls Sissy will be home soon.
What can we tell him? We just tell him that somebody has this sissy and we don't know who or where. But as soon as we can find her, we'll bring her back.
Now, we have learned that Ronnie Jr. was interviewed by members of the Child Protection Team here at the Putnam County Sheriff's Office. But again, investigators wouldn't reveal to us the details of exactly what was said. And real quick, just to give you an idea of how quick these leads are pouring in, we learned last night to this morning, more than 500 leads came in. Investigators say it is just daunting work trying to get all these leads in and pursuing every single one. Reporting in Putnam County, Matt Safer, CBS 47.